Francisco, it's safe to say that this season turned around the day that you called that players-only meeting. From a leadership perspective, what told you at that moment that something had to be done?
Experience, from previous years, from learning from previous leaders, whether it was here in the Mets or in the Cleveland organization. But something came to me, like my gut feeling was like, we got to talk. Mm-hmm. We not only have to talk, we have to look at each other in the eye and have the tough conversation of how we're going to turn things around, how we're not going to let up, and how do we have to work as a unit to accomplish the ultimate goal. And I talked to a couple of guys right before the meeting. I say, hey, this is what I'm about to do. I want you to say something. And then I just let them, I opened up the floor and then just said, talk. Let's have a conversation.
How do you feel you've grown into and evolved in that leadership role from day one when you came onto the scene from where you are now in season 4 with the organization?
I'm definitely not trying to do as much as I was trying to do my first year. My first year, I made the mistake of trying to hug too much and stuff were leaking. Now I hug what I can, and I stick to that as long as I can until I feel like it's a little bit better, and then I go on to the next. And so 2021 made me a better person, a better player, but also a better man. And to learn how to read certain situations a little bit better and trust my gut.
You, I know, are close with Carlos Beltran, who is around the team a lot now. And he had a very similar journey, it feels like, to you. Comes in, the big contract, and that first year was difficult. How much have you and him talked, and how much has that kind of contributed to what you have now become or where you are right now?
I talk to him a lot. I mean, he's a big mentor in my career, but not just him. His wife also talks to my wife, and like you say, we came into very similar situations, and in life in general. 2 girls, and then he had a boy. He comes in with a big contract. He's trying to be a part of a winning franchise. I'm trying to do the same thing, and we both struggle, and he had an outstanding career, so I would love to continue to follow his footsteps, and he's, like I said, a big mentor, somebody that I admire, somebody that I respect a lot, somebody that I know is a great leader, somebody that I know is well respected, and somebody that I know is there for me whenever I need him and whenever I don't need him. He's there. So I continue to learn from him. Even in Cleveland, when he was around, he helped me gather a couple of guys and talk to them, and stay after the games and talk to certain players, to whoever wants to stay around. I feel like that's part of the culture that I've been trying to bring, and we have good guys in this clubhouse that are going to be here for a very long time, and this organization has a huge ceiling. We can accomplish so many things, and we are on the way to doing that. Steve continues to make great moves. Now we have David. We have a lot of guys that are going to continue to make this organization the best organization possible.